What's going on, guys? It's Fight Season MMA, and today Anthony Smith broke the news that every single light heavyweight that was offered to fight him at UFC 303 on short notice denied him and is absolutely not about that life. Let's get right into the video. So yesterday at UFC Media Day, Anthony Smith told the reporters that every single fighter that was offered to Anthony Smith in the light heavyweight division denied the fight, and the only person who accepted it was a middleweight named Roman Dolidze, who is fighting Anthony Smith at UFC 303 this weekend. This is an incredibly bad look for any UFC heavyweight or light heavyweight in the division if this report is true. Anthony Smith, you all know, is a person who's going to take any fight at any time, anywhere. And Anthony Smith is someone who will fight anyone, as it's shown here. He fought Victor Petrino at UFC 301 in April, and then he fought Khalil Roundtree at UFC Fight Night in December last year, and then he fought Ryan Spann at UFC Singapore last year as a co-headliner to Max Holloway versus the Korean Zombie. Now, Anthony Smith is a good fighter. He's getting older, and Roman Dolidze is also getting older, but still, there is so many fighters in the light heavyweight division that should have stepped up to fight Anthony Smith. I know that there's a bunch of different fighters in that top 10 in that division who do not have fights currently. Now, I understand that there's some that aren't ready and that there's some who have pulled out of fights and whatnot, but for not one light heavyweight to accept a fight with Anthony Smith is absolutely crazy to me. And I think that if this report is true, it shows that these light heavyweights in this division aren't serious about fighting. Now, obviously, Yuri Prohaska, Alex Pereira took a main event on short notice, and that means that they're fine about fighting. But everyone who doesn't have a fight and who isn't injured that didn't accept this fight with Anthony Smith on short notice doesn't want to be. This is a great opportunity, especially for someone who is lower in the rankings like Anthony Smith, who is probably like 10 or 11, to get a win under your belt. And anything on short notice is more valuable to the UFC as a company than a scheduled fight. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Fight Season MMA. Please let me know what you think about the report from Anthony Smith himself that no light heavyweight accepted a fight with him on short notice. This is like I said, this is a bad look for all the light heavyweights who don't have a fight currently. If you enjoy the content, please leave a like and subscribe for more UFC content coming very soon. And I will see you guys in the very near future.